You join me today as we try and stop the rot. Hello and welcome. You join me today as we try and stop that rot and, just try and turn things round, really. Welcome to episode 80 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games, both in the Championship, because everything else has gone by the way, of course. Both in the Championship. First, we're at home to Sunderland, match day 39, and then away to Sheffield Wednesday. We just lost to their rivals, Sheffield United. We're having a bit of a bad time again. I think last time out, when you were with us, we actually managed to win a game, but it's all gone a bit wonky since then. It's the old FM thing. You turn the computer off when your form is going quite well, and then it all goes out the window when you turn it back on again. Something like that. Anyway, since you were last with us, last time out, we lost 3-2. See, these games, apart from the one at Southampton, we're losing these games by the odd goal, and it's really, really annoying. Portsmouth, in the last episode, we lost 3-2, and our home form's going out the window as well, you notice. Then we went to Birmingham, and, it was just like chalk and cheese, wasn't it? We were a completely different side that played Birmingham, and we won that game 4-0. Admittedly, Birmingham down the bottom, okay. And then in between episodes, we've played Southampton. I've lost to them 3-1. James Tilley on 20 minutes. What's the score on this one then? So they took the lead through Teller after 4 minutes. James Tilley got an equaliser after 20. Then we gave a penalty away on 50 minutes, and RBO giving them the win on 77. They had 14 shots, 11 of which were on target. I mean, it was, Cartwright having quite a good game to stop them from scoring a cricket score, really. And we weren't that bad. 12 shots, 7 on target. I mean, we'd have given 7 on target back in the early days of the season. It's just that we couldn't breach their defence and get... Again, it's a case of actually putting the chances away, and we're not doing it, which is why. So 44% of the possession against their 56%. And the second game that we played, Sheffield United at home, annoying game this one, 3-2. We lost it. As you'll see, we were never really out. Well, I say we were never out of it. We were out of it. We had 14 shots, 6 on target. They had 13 and 5, a 1.78, so slightly less on the XG, but we did have the possession. They had the possession. I'm looking at it the wrong way around here, aren't we? We had the XG, but not the possession. They are a possession-based team, of course. 13 shots, 5 on target. Again, not so bad hitting the target, but this one was really annoying because they went one up on 36. So Drizzy equalised on 51. Brahimi got them back in front on 60 minutes. Sorry. Ryan Brewster got them back in front after 49. Then Brahimi scoring a third, making it 3-1 after 60 minutes. But then 5 minutes into injury time at the end of the game, this happened. We see the attack. It's a corner from Tomlinson, deep. Lewis heads it against the woodwork, but follows up and puts it in the back of the net. It's now 3-2. And then something happened, which I'm not sure how I'm going to show you this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go key highlights. We're going to pause it, and we're going to move it right down here, just after that goal. There. This happened next, and Sheffield United kicking us off again, and the fact that we had a highlight from kickoff, it was a poor ball, Tomlinson picking it up, and we were very quickly on a counter-attack here. King goes out wide of Burrows. Burrows has supplied the cross earlier, and Fraser puts it away. Only problem is, this man down here with the flag decided he was offside. We did see it afterwards, and it was yeah, we won't go into it. So we had that ruled out. Otherwise, we'd made it 3-3. Really gooling and annoying at that. Table-wise, this is how the table looks. Blackburn are top. Norwich in second place. Then comes Sunderland, West Brom, Southampton, who we played and lost. Sheffield United, who we played and lost. Sunderland, of course, we're playing today. So we've played 3 teams in 3 games in this top playoff positions. And I think if you see the calibre of them, even if we were to get there, we probably wouldn't get any further. And we end up down in 10th. 60 points, only 6 points off of the playoff places. Having said that, though, they have vastly superior goal difference to us. And our goal difference is going down rapidly at the minute, keep losing matches. Swansea, Birmingham and Sheffield Wednesday, our second opponents on today's episode, down in the drop zone. And Sheffield Wednesday are some 14 points adrift at the moment with 8 games, 38 to 24. So they've got they're not far off being relegated if they're not careful. And their form is abysmal as well. Right, without any more to do, let's get on with the episode. Sunderland then is up first. We played them at the Stadium of Light earlier in the season. 2-0 loss on that occasion. Ballard and Pickering were the scorers on that occasion. Let's hope for a better result today. And the team that faces Sunderland in this Sky Bet Championship match, match day 39, I think it is. Gunter has returned to the goal. Cartwright, I won't blame him totally for the last match, but his form's been a bit wayward, so we're giving him a bit of a rest. Gunter back in goal then for today. We've reverted to our defensive play on this defensive midfield role. So Gunter in goal. Williams, Sass Davis and Gamble, the back 3. Scanlon and O'Dofin are playing as the complete wing backs, and then we have May and King in that defensive midfield roles. Tilly and Richards as the shadow strikers. Drizzy gets the nod up front. He's probably been the most sort of like we think he's going to score, and has taken his chances out of all of them. And one of the things we definitely need in the summer is a striker. And then on the bench then Cartwright, McDonald, Bridge, Samek, Burrows, Dudizak and Fletcher. And this is how the two sides face up. We're playing our 3-4-2-1. And they are playing a 4-2-3-1. Sunderland in third on 72 points, obviously chasing down the top 2. We're down in 10th with 60 points. This is how the teams look. And the first highlight 5 minutes in, it's a free kick to Sunderland. It's gone over the top, thankfully. We have a free kick now. Richards with the free kick. It's deep. Ooh, come back off the woodwork, I think. Was it Gamble? Who actually headed that? Let's just go back 10 seconds. We'll see it again. I think it's Gamble. Was Gamble here? Yes, I think it was Gamble. It was deep for Gamble. Gamble getting up and no, unlucky. Gunter now. Williams finds Scanlon. Scanlon comes forward into midfielder. Drizzy gets it for Richards. Richards has a shot with a defender in front of him. That was pretty poor. Scanlon, though, is still alive. May into area. Ooh, and King flashes it over the top. O'Dofin now out on that wing. King in support. King cuts back inside. Finds Gamble. Gamble's got Sass Davis there. Sass Davis to King. King through to Richards. Richards crossed this in, boy. He's crossed it. Drizzy! That's why he's there, isn't it, Drizzy? And his 9th goal of the season. And we go 1 up after 23 minutes. Maybe, just maybe, and I'm just thinking now that had we played this formation against Southampton, oh, that was unlucky. That was lucky, really. The defender here, Pickering, missing his interception. And Drizzy was there to put it away, which is, as I said, he can do it. What I was saying was maybe we should have played this formation against Southampton and Sheffield United. And maybe the other more attacking formations are better against the smaller sides. I have a highlight from kickoff, which is a bit of a worry. Always a worry. Scanlon's back there and defends it. Williams back to Gunter. Gunter launches one. And we've not won that ball. Not quite sure why Gunter's launched a long one. I'd like him to have played that out. Pickering's gone round his man. But Odoffin's come back. And he's played very well. That was a bit close. And oh! All sorts going on there. Because Gunter had this Milinkovic right on him there. And then that hit this defender, Shortire. Luckily, Gunter caught it. Could have been a calamity at the back there. Gamble finds King. Oh, and King. So we're open to a calamity here. Football managers very busily trying to do it. Shortire's having a go. Luckily, he didn't hit that with any ferocity. They have a throw in. Ashby to Hedges. Oh, now, you would have expected King to... I think he might be coming off. He's playing poorly. And he's offside, thankfully. Ashby again with another throw in. Benetti. And we're not winning these balls. Odofin does, though. And it's well won. He's got to come away with this ball. He's not got a lot of support out there. King's just ambling around. I'm having King off at half-time. He's not king of the castle today. King back to Gamble. He's given a ball away. He's just ambling around there as if tomorrow will do nicely. King, Sass Davis, May. May goes out wide to Tilly. Tilly is into the area. Oh, the goalkeeper spilled it and they've had another go. And offside this time. And no more highlights in this first half. It's one of them, isn't it? Sunderland have had 8 shots, 2 on target, 1.25, 43% of the possession. We've had more of the possession, 5 shots, 2 on target, 1.08. It's been a mediocre first half, but not a bad one, I suppose. Taylor Richards having quite a good game. I think he prefers that shadow striker role, to be fair. If we can hang on to this, it'd be a very good win. And we have a highlight. 46 minutes in. Richards with a free kick. Oh, goalkeeper saving that. It's gone out for a corner. Oh, no, it's not. And a highlight. Gunter kicks off. Williams. Sass Davis back to Gunter. Williams. May. And moving it around at the back there. We need to move forward, boys. Come on. Richards down to King. Just changed King's setting very slightly. That's a poor ball. Who was that? That was Richards, I think. Oh, no, it's Odofin. It was pretty poor, though. And it's gone out wide. And Shortire is out here. Get out to him. Odofin should be out there. Gamble is out there, but not doing anything. And Odofin needs to step in. Ah, so frustrating. And he's had a shot, but managed to keep him from getting it on target. Goal kick again. Williams. Gunter. He's come out all on his own. He's come out to see the crowd. Out to Scanlon. Scanlon now. And Scanlon's not got enough speed out on that wing. So, Tilly's in here, though. And Tilly, can he get a cross in? Tilly, yes, he can. Drizzy's not there, though. But Odoffin's going to pick it up and tidy up. But he's lost it. Richards, back to King. We've hung on to possession. Gamble, Odofin. Odoffin's outnumbered and gives the ball away. All that hard work. Oh, Tilly causing a bit of a problem there. May's on the ball. May inside to Tilly. Tilly puts it away. And he's offside. Oh, no, he's not. He scored. He scored. I saw the referee put his arm out. I thought he was offside. Tilly really created that in as much. Let's go back a little bit, if we can, because I think Odoffin's out here. He's lost the ball. pick her in. This is Richards, who's tracked back inside to stop them going down that route. And it's Tilly there. I think he gets the finest of touch on it. Could have been a foul on this player here. It wasn't. But he's basically put that ball into space. May has run onto it. May comes forward. Tilly's now on a run. And he's crossed in for him. And Tilly's composed himself. And it's 2-0 on 54 minutes. They have a free kick. And it's swung in and cleared. But only as far as Ballard. Ballard to Ashby. They've made a change. And we need to check in a minute. King to May. May. King's... Oh! Tilly's running away from it. And it didn't realise that it hadn't gone quite as far as that. And Sunderland are at it again. Idrizzi holds that ball up nicely. Tilly's caught in the tackle, and it was a tackle. And Ashby is going to get a red card. That was a bit harsh, I think. And with nearly 71 minutes on the clock, going to make two changes. Callum Scanlon, he's coming off. And we've replaced him with Harrison Burrows. And Eli King, who, to be honest, he did play a bit better once we're giving him that jolt at half-time. But Samek coming on for him in that central mid. And that's all the changes for a minute. You'll see Odofin, we're going to need to change him, but I just want to leave him on for a little bit longer. And we might make another change. We might take Adam May off in central mid and bring on Harrison Dudizak, I think, probably for him. So 3 more changes still available to us. Richards with a free kick. It's just over the top again. And with 84 minutes nearly on the clock, making our final 3 changes. As promised, Hakeem Odofin is off. We've brought on Gary McDonald for him. Billy Sass-Davis comes off. He's tiring. And we've brought on Mungo Bridge for him. And our final change has been Adam May, again, as prophesised. He's had a good game. He hasn't played particularly well in recent times. I think he prefers this sort of defensive positioning. Dudizak is on for him. Now, Dudizak, it's not one of his favoured positions, so we're going to move him forward slightly into a more central mid proper role. And what we will do is we will have him down as a ball-winning midfielder, not on defend, ball-winning midfielder on support, I think is what we will do. So that is the changes, or those are the changes, to take us through, hopefully, to full time. And there are no more highlights. We have beaten Sunderland, 3rd place, and, well... I'm lost for words, having lost the last 2 games. Mind you, it's changed it around a little bit. It avoids that bit of why you always win off camera but never win on camera, Mark. Well, we've done it the other way around this time. We've lost off camera and we're winning on camera. So you tell me. We've had a good day. Promise we've had a good day. Gunter has got back into the goalkeeping slot, and he's made a good deal of himself. They had 13 shots, just 2 on target. We had 15, 3 on target, of which we put 2 of them away. 2.20, 55% of the possession against their 1.51 and 45% of the possession. Wow. Let's see what that's done to the table. Well, other results not going in our favour, and we've stayed in 10th place. But that doesn't matter. We've got a 5-point gap now between us and Cardiff, which is quite good. We're on 63, Sheffield United on 67, 4-point gap to Sheffield United. And if we managed to get something out of one of those games, even if it had been a draw, that would have made life a bit more interesting. We have a goal difference of 19, actually, which is quite good. 2 added on to that today, of course. So breathing down the necks of Coventry, a good win. And all we can do is keep going. I mean, to be honest, if we'd expected to be around about 10th at this point in the season, at the start of the season, we'd have taken it, wouldn't we, for sure? Right, what we've got to do now is to follow that up with a decent result against Sheffield Wednesday, because the one thing we don't want to do, of course, is beat the 3rd place Sunderland and beat them well. and then go and lose to Sheffield Wednesday, who are on the bottom of the table and haven't won for some foreseeable time. So we don't want to go and do that. That would be calamitous. Well, nothing to report in news items. So just watching, make sure that nothing came in, and nothing has happened. So it's all down to this our second game of the episode against Sheffield Wednesday. We've played them once before at Edgeley Park. It was a 3-1 win on that occasion. Harry Williams getting 2, and Taylor Richards, presumably from corners. Taylor Richards getting the other one, giving us, so we were 3 up after 26 minutes, and Jay Stansfield getting a consolation 2 minutes into injury time at the end of the game. So let's hope for a similar result today. Would be rather good to go towards our challenge for mid-table there. It'd be quite nice to finish just outside the playoffs, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's go and have a look at the team that will face Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough for this match day 40. And this is the team that will face Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. It's Cartwright in goal. In fact, why have we put Cartwright back in goal? No. Gunter can stay there. He had a good game last time. Gunter in goal then. Scanlon, Bridge, Lewis and Adofin, where you see we've switched back to the other formation. Just going to see, probably rue the fact of doing it, but we are going to go with that. Samek and May are in central midfield. Costello and Tilly play as the wide players. Adrizzi and Fletcher are in the attack up front. Cartwright, McDonald, Gamble, King, Dudizak, Moss and Omatoy on the bench. We can switch if we wish to. We can switch to the other formation very, very easily. And this is how the two sides line up. They're playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. And we've switched to our 4-2-2-2. Sheffield Wednesday on the bottom with 20 points. We're in 10th with 63 points. And confirmation of the two teams for you. First highlight in the first minutes. Tilly with the, and that was a headed ball, but not enough power on it to get past Hine. Highlight is going to continue. We're still in the first minute. Scanlon heads that down to May. May to Scanlon. Scanlon comes out wide to Costello. Costello for Bridge. Lewis moving this around nicely. May, Tilly. Tilly's lost the ball, but he's won it back. Finds Adofin. Adofin crosses it in for Fletcher, who's hit the post. Oh, and it's gone out for a corner. Bit calamitous at the back there, Sheffield Wednesday. I'm sure they usually play in white shorts as well, which is interesting. And that's headed out. Samek is there, though. Lewis, way off target. And they have a free kick. It's headed in, but it's gone over the top. And Scanlon with a throw into Bridge. Bridge finds Lewis. Lewis launches one forward looking for a Drizzy, but it's given the ball away. But Tilly again, he steps in. Tilly's quite good at winning those balls. Tilly, May. Oh, tried to thread that through, but it was cut out by the defender. And they've got a counter-attack on. And Scanlon manages to get a boot to it, but he's only just pushed him out wide, which is a bit of a worry. He's crossed in. Dauphin's there, though. And Tuffalo. And it's gone in. And we're going to have to come from behind. We had gone attacking just to up the ante a little bit, and I think it's possibly bitten us. My mistake. And Toffolo, Gunter should have had that. Half time comes, and dear. What can I say? 5 shots, 2 on target, 0.49, 53% of the possession. They've had 4 shots, 2 on target, 0.09. They've scored 47%. We've been on top. We should be in front. We're just not playing properly. And they have a throw in. First highlight of this second half. And they've won it back. Samek, Fletcher, but Toffolo, the man who did the damage in the first half, and cut him out. Oof. And with 65 on the clock, we've made 4 changes. Dauphin has picked up an injury, and McDonald comes on for him. Dara Costello's off, and Patrick Gamble on for him. Scanlon moving back out to that left-hand side. Adam May is come off. He's tiring. Eli King is on for him. And we've also taken off Ashley Fletcher and brought on Perry Moss. We need to see if we can get this win. We need to go attacking is what we need to do. Let's see if we can get this goal back and go on to win it. McDonald with a throw in to Moss. Moss back to Lewis. Lewis crosses it for Gamble, who's just come on. King, who has also just come on. Tilly finds Moss, and we come forward. Moss is going on his own here, and Moss has a shot, but goalkeeper saves it. It's gone out for a corner. King with an in-swinger. It's nobody there on the end of it, and Stansfield will get there. Hine with the goal kick. I need to get one back fairly soon if we're going to stand a chance of getting this back. Lewis heads that into trouble, but Tilly's there. Gamble, King, Bridge, Samek, Lewis. Lewis wide to Gamble. Gamble to King. King out to Scanlon. Scanlon back to Gamble. Bridge, Samek, King, Bridge, Lewis. We are slowly moving forward. McDonald now on this outside here. Threads that through from Moss. And a Drizzy is there. And we have equalised on 76 minutes. It was a fine move in the end. Didn't think Moss was going to get there, but he's got that little bit of burst of pace. Lewis put this out wide. McDonald, lovely threaded ball for... Saw the run of Moss. Moss got there and put it into space for a Drizzy to convert. And with our options limited on the bench, we've made our final change. We have taken off James Tilley, who was having a fine game again, and brought on Harrison Duddyzak. And I think, if my memory serves me right, Harrison Duddyzak prefers to be an attacking midfielder. Let's set him up as an attacking midfielder. Just see if he can get a way through. We just need to see if we can get this this extra goal. That's what we need. Bridge with a throw-in. It's a long throw-in. Duddyzak not getting there. King does, though. Oh, and unlucky. That was threaded through from McDonald. We're still alive. Lewis picks it up in deep in midfield. Samek, King, Duddyzak, King, Duddyzak. He's been on the ball a lot. Scanlon crosses in, looking for a Drizzy. Still alive. Samek, Scanlon. Scanlon's caught in the tackle, though, and they've come away with the ball. Now we've got to be careful we don't get caught here, but Samek wins it back. King to Gamble. Gamble is going to go back to Gunter, and we'll build again. Lewis, Samek through to Duddyzak. Duddyzak threads that through to a Drizzy. Can a Drizzy convert? No, he can't. Just maybe where he's a little bit... a little bit green, maybe. Just checking. Is it a Drizzy out here? King, cross that in. It's cleared. Scanlon. Scanlon. He's been tackled and a free kick given. Now, the fact that we've seen the highlight tells us something. King. Can he convert this? Eli King. Come on. Oh, it's just off target. Unlucky. And at full time, it's a draw. We could have lost, I suppose. And I thought for great chunks of that, that's what was going to happen. And it didn't materialise in the end, thankfully. We were a little bit better in that second half. But to be honest, I think we lost it in the first, which was a bit of a shame. Maybe, just maybe, I was being a bit clever in trying to go to the formation that we'd stumbled on. and weren't doing particularly well. Maybe should have gone back and stuck to this from the get-go, really, because we looked a lot better once we'd reverted to this particular formation. 11 shots, 5 on target, 2.01, so we should have had that second goal. 59% of the possession. They had 8 shots, just 2 on target, 0.17, 41%, at 2 points dropped. But I think that's pretty much our season over as it stands. And we finish the episode in 10th on 64 points, and we're gradually getting away, 6 points now adrift of Sheffield United in that 6th place. I think it's going to be a finish around here somewhere, 9th, 10th, 11th, there or thereabouts. Reading closed the gap to 3 points behind us now, but we'll just see how we go. The relegation battle that's going on, Sheffield Wednesday getting a point today, which helps them somewhat. They are now only 13 points adrift, where they were 14 points adrift. Swansea and Birmingham also in there as well. And bad news, Odofin has picked up a pulled knee ligament. He's out for 2 weeks, so we will miss him. That is for sure. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to tell you at the moment. We've now got an international break down to the Queen's Park Rangers game. And we've got a couple of players out on international duty as well. Queen's Park Rangers and Swansea offline. Then we'll be back for Norwich and Luton, and then we're going to finish the season with Blackpool, Brentford, see how high we can finish in this table. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with everything on here, future episodes to Be a Legend, and of course making Chelsea stand proud. New series as well as when they are released. If you want to keep up to date what's happening, the best way of doing it is follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. New episodes to Be a Legend released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 81. It's out on Monday. Until then, I wish you a very good weekend. Bye-bye.